What's up everybody, StevDeS here, and welcome to me answering some comments. Let's start off with Edward1_1 because I thought that all Kais had God keys similar to the gods. You know, I thought that Kais and gods had had God key running through them, but up to that point, Edward made a good point, Goku could sense it before, so it's possible that the Kai don't have God Key. That being said, regardless of what key Beerus has in the beginning of What If Kid Buu Turned Good, I still think that even if Beerus had a barrier of some kind, the barrier wouldn't stop Beerus from allowing himself to be absorbed, because he still doesn't quite understand what a Majin Buu is at that point. What if Piccolo had a child? Well, Kami, that's a good question as far as logistics in Dragon Ball. If you think about it, King Piccolo had a kid that was linked to Kami. So, if Piccolo had a kid, would that kid be linked to Kami? Because, I mean, that's what happened with Piccolo. Or would it stay linked because Piccolo's still alive? That begs a lot of question. That's a good question. What if Piccolo had a child? What would the logistics behind that be? But I don't feel like doing that one, honestly. If I did that, I'd be making too many characters and I would just go crazy with it. I like my what ifs to still be based in fact. Finally, this is so awesome. I wish Kid Buu could become stronger, like learn Kyoken or something. What's Kyoken? But in seriousness, I kind of agree. If Kid Buu had Kaioken, his durability is just insane. So I'm pretty sure he would just pump it up as high as he wanted. Okay, don't know Resident Evil besides in a pop culture sense. Only played a bit of Dead Rising. Damned StevDeS, I don't have any money and now I want to play Dead Rising. Also, why doesn't Dragon Ball ever do horror? Probable a dumb question. Well, honestly, Dragon Ball does some horror, but it's because the main character's Goku. He's not afraid of a whole lot. What if Yamcha never turned good? What if the Frieza Force was a good organization that protected planets instead of conquering them? Well, Soda Pop, honestly, what if Yamcha never turned good? Not much. Really not much. I mean, the biggest kind of hard point to really grasp is that Bulma would be single longer, she would still end up with Vegeta, and we're talking Yamcha. But honestly, Yamcha doesn't contribute as much as you think. As far as the Frieza Force was a good organization that protected planets instead of conquering them, Universe 6. That's pretty much what's happening, is Universe 6. I mean, the Saiyans, the Saiyans of Universe 6. That should answer plenty. What if Piccolo raised Pigaro after he lost his parents? Okay, so he wouldn't do that though. I mean, to entertain that, we would have a kid that wouldn't be as powerful as Gohan. It would have to take those years to even be close to Gohan's power level. Pigero probably be along the lines of a lot of other humans. Came for the mustache, stayed for the story. 5 out of 5. Alright. How far are you along in watching original Dragon Ball? I would really like to see what if Bulma told Goku about the Ozaru. The thing is, that timeline exists on YouTube. I would be willing to do that as more of a precursor, as far as a prologue to the what if that I'm referring to. So stick around, I may do that. Masanko, version 0.5, you might be 0.6. So I'm an android now? 'Cause, I mean, that's cool. I mean, Xenoverse, I wanted to make an android, but I had to settle for human. Love your angry commenter voice. You make very entertaining videos. What's your secret? And I replied to this one, but I'll go ahead and say it. YouTube is a platform where anybody can make content that they're passionate about. Passionate about. So just be passionate about what you do. I'm passionate about storytelling. I love telling a good story. I love writing a story and making it make sense within some sort of continuity. As a matter of fact, I wrote a few stories when I was in high school, so I mean, maybe this channel will evolve to that. I don't know. We'll see. If you want to see some of my original work, go ahead, leave a comment below. I'd be more than happy to share one of my originals. Will you be covering the A scenario? Yeah, I responded to this, but I'm still going to respond to this in the video. I will be going over the A scenario of what if Frank West was in Raccoon City. The thing is, I want it to be closer to Scarevember or closer to when I'm streaming, because when I'm streaming, I kind of want to do Dead Rising as the first game to stream on whatever stream I go to. So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be Twitch. I don't know what the series is as far as that's concerned, but yeah, so that is the situation. Is I want to stream gaming for all of you. So probably closer to Scarevember for when I tackle the A scenario. Bossy Bats. Oh, hang on, I gotta get water for this. I'm gonna do my bat metal impression for this one.
Interrupters. I will call all this better for that. What if get brutal questions? When I call my special blue sugar, I want to really happy whenever super blue. For enjoy the series, I appreciate why you're the voice character, and the directing case on cable. Here's my favorite Wiki character, and I just feel that it not deserve the change sketch. I would like to possibly have to hate with you if you don't agree with your points, so I appreciate that you'll be replying to comments as well. Also, if you feel that it's good move, strong moves, including move, high move accent, and super move, I thought you were already so cute.
I feel like it's a moot argument, really, because A, Toriyama makes a habit of making smaller, more soft-looking characters much stronger, and it's like it's more of a look at how ugly first form Cell was, and then how much uglier second form Cell was, and then you get to perfect Cell, and he looks. Other than being a Bugman, he looks like a normal dude on the face. So it's like, there's clearly something there as far as physical appearance. As far as power levels are concerned, that's a video in and of itself. But my personal take on it is Kid Boo's the strongest. Okay, I don't see that. I don't see Kid Boo being the weakest Boo in any way, shape, or form. I do believe that he is the strongest, not only because he's the original, but he's not held back by as much good. You know, similar to what Whis was telling Vegeta, where he needs to, you know, take a step back and relax. Kid Boo is very much there. You know, he's like he typically fights without thinking. You know, he doesn't have to think long in order to do something. So I think it's a moot argument, but I may do a longer video in the future. If he goes with Gohan, Trunks might tell Gohan about his future self, making him more motivated to train in the future. Now there is something to take away from this. While Gohan was alive in my future Piccolo survived, what if? It's... He didn't train with Gohan a day. He didn't train while Gohan was alive. When Gohan died, Piccolo wanted to move on and train Trunks because there's not, like, he can't handle the androids on his own. He's smart enough to know that. So the interactions between him and Trunks are more friendly and less, oh my god, I know his power. Like I've witnessed him fighting. So Trunks has not seen Gohan fight a day in his life, and nor has he trained a day in his life with Gohan, so think about that for a second. It's very much a different Trunks. I say future Piccolo goes in with Trunks because they have the most chemistry with each other, so it makes sense for both of them to go into the time chamber together first. Next, Goku and Gohan go in like normal. After that, how about present Piccolo and Vegeta? Well, I mean, that would be the turn of events that does make the most sense. It all depends on how the votes come. This is why I vote along with you guys, because I choose a different vote. I can see how different that is and be like, oh my god, they're making me think. They're making me think outside the box. Awesome, thank you. You know, I can see exactly where it's different and if I fall in with the majority or not. Which so far, I've not fallen with the majority of you guys. Nice what if. I hope your cat rests peacefully. Yeah, thank you very much, KMB, Classic Mario Brothers. The thing is, it's gonna be another screen thing. My desk is over there. It's gonna be another screen thing. It's gonna be another thing on my desk when they cremated her. So we have her ashes, and we have, you know, a nice card from the people that did it professionally. You know, sorry that you lost your pet. But there's also a frame with her paw print, and she was such an important animal to me. I'm probably gonna put that in front of the screen and have her with me through all the videos. It was hard. It's still a little bit hard because I still have her ashes. Mom hasn't taken them to her house yet, but it's just been. It was tough. It was tough losing her. So thank you for the sympathy. The Jice voice never gets old, mate. What if Goku cooled control Ozaru form? So, like the Hulk? Yes. Yes. Kaizen Ball! Oh, come on, dude! This has your name on it! Please make it launching Goku. I hate Chi-Chi, unless if you make Chi-Chi like fighting. What if Goten was born first? Part 3? Or part 2? Part 2 or 3? Chi-Chi gets involved with the Saiyan Saga. Look it up. I would have loved, to have seen what Blue Launch could do. Not much, but sit there and cry. What if Goku landed at Kame House and was raised by Roshi? Until I'm done with the Capsule Corp timeline, I don't think I'm gonna do Goku landing anywhere else, but I'm pretty sure that idea's been done on YouTube. Just have a look around. You should do a what if I was in Dragon Ball Z? Well, I don't know you, Jamal Davis. I wouldn't even know where to put you. In all seriousness, I know what you mean by that, and if I was in Dragon Ball Z, I've already got a character thought up for that. So, again, if you want to pick my brain as far as what I've thought of, my favorite situations and all that, characters I've thought of, worlds I've thought of, by all means, leave a comment below. What if What if Goku was born Super Saiyan 4? Death and destruction. I can't imagine Goku was able to use this Room of Spirit and Time for a full year. Personal, I would say 4 to 6 months instead of the 2 Goku went in originally. As at that level, Goku is in power, the room is going to be more difficult. Oof. Threw me for a loop with that grammar. Alright, in all seriousness, I said the full year because if you think about it, Kami, by technicality, is still a Dragon Clan Namekian. He might have some healing, he would know how to make Goku calm himself in the harshest parts of the hyperbolic time chamber, and plus, closer to the door is the calmest area, so they wouldn't venture out too far in their stay. I still think that Goku would last that year, thanks to Kami's help. Birder and Jace fusion, anyone? Sorry, but Jader ain't gonna happen. I don't think even Patara would make that work. Jace is a likable member of the Ginyu Force. You all had made that very, very clear because this has overtaken female Vegeta. What if Son Wukong / the Monkey King was in Dragon Ball instead of Goku? Journey to the West. Just read the book. I fell in love with this what if. I hope you do more Mario what ifs, like what if Waluigi was Mario's brother instead Luigi. My little cousin came up with it and he loved this what if. Plus Waluigi was always a favorite to him, so you are right, Waluigi Mansion wouldn't as good. But what do you think about it? I think there's a lot of strange things. Waluigi needs an origin story. That's what really turns me off about the character. I'm sorry. You're more than welcome to enjoy Waluigi. By all means, you're more than happy to enjoy him as a character, but he needs an origin story. I want to know where the hell Waluigi came from. Wait, didn't Goku stay alive here, StevDeS? How come he's training in Otherworld then? Well, I'm gonna have to address that in part 6, but so you all understand if you watch the reading the comments. The thing is, Majin Vegeta, thanks to Jason Berter's interactions with Vegeta in this timeline, is further ahead than Goku. As far as these comments about what if Vegeta or Majin Vegeta killed Boo Part 4, Edward, you make up a point, you do. I haven't seen that far in Super, but I promise you, I will look at it and I will come up with something as far as what it means, as far as what I meant to go about Emperor Vegeta being as much of a threat. When I finish Super, I'll come back to this timeline. Honestly, this fanfic is a lot better than Dead Rising 4, what? That's my bottom bar? Dead Rising 4 is the bottom bar of that? Were you a fan of Dead Rising 3? Because, honestly, I liked Dead Rising 3, what it did as far as story, but as far as what the gameplay was, I didn't like it. What if Goku was a descendant of Sparta? When you first commented this, I know I responded, and then you responded to it saying, if you do it, would Super Saiyan replace Goku's Devil Trigger, or would he be able to combine the two? I actually thought about doing this. I probably wouldn't do it for Goku Month, but I don't know, because I could see Goku be the middle child, and instead of, Dante doesn't get with anybody, but I could see Goku get with Lady. Because, or Mary as her actual name is, but I could see Goku get with Lady because she was there, she was fighting, she wasn't backing down, and being the character that Goku is, I'm not saying that the Saiyan DNA would play a part, and with the Saiyan DNA not being in him, given the mother and father in this continuity, all you have to go on is the character, and the character himself is somewhat defined by the Saiyan nature, not necessarily the Saiyan genetics. So, would it replace Goku's Devil Trigger? No, I think Goku would have the Devil Trigger, but he wouldn't have Super Saiyan. He wouldn't be able to go Super Saiyan. As far as who he gets with, Lady would probably be who he ends up getting with, because he ended up, he sees, hey, you got some spunk, I'd like to fight you sometime, I could see that attitude with Goku. So if we're talking the character Goku himself, then I could see that happen. I don't know, I'll think about definitely doing that timeline. I'll think about definitely. I definitely will think about doing that timeline. Is it possible for Yamcha and Bulma to finally get together, as Vegeta is a nun character in this what if? I mean, if he wasn't blown up by a Cyberdroid, sure. For this part, I want to make something clear. I'm not reading this because I want to make fun of the person. I'm not reading this because I think the way because of any sort of overly over the top, I hate people that spell like this. It's not like that. It's more along the lines of, I find it very funny how these letters came about, and being that I'm such a grammar Nazi and I'm such a horrible person, and I don't want you to feel bad, Sierra, I want to dedicate this next segment to your comments, Sierra Bittler. So, sit back and relax while I butcher the English language by saying what you've butchered the English language for. That sounds so mean. I don't want to sound mean about this. A lot of this is gold. And I love the fact that you spell this. Shut up, Facebook. I know, I love the way you spell things here. I just read it and I get happy because of how it's spelled. Not to insult you. There's no nice way to say this, so I'm just gonna get on with reading. I searched for Sierra, so this is all the comments that YouTube is showing me from you. Think about how it makes Gohan. Think about it. How makes Gohan transform into SS2 Android 16 plus Cell doesn't go for 16. He goes C for or goes. He goes for 17 and 18, and where is 13, 14, and 15, or are you note counting them? 13, 14, 15 in this what if, are they canon? Yes or no? Lots of enter spaces. Lots of hitting the enter key. Question for StevDeS. Lots more enter key. I love your vidence. Vidence. I think Frieza would try to kill the two, survives, and sadly do it, but perhaps one will live and they would grow their army on and get them stronger as well as train themselves because they were not strong enough to guard Earth. Buter Kode Mete the Snack Women. The Snack Women? What? Launch is 7,500 power level after the time skip. The Check You Force should have in Soper 845 Membercy. 500 of the humans have power levels of 1,000 to 3,500. Lots of spaces. 300 of them are in the 3,600 to 5,000 range. Lots more spaces. The last 45 should be in the 6,000 to 8,500. Period. Some spaces. Power level again. I guess that's again. My opinion. This is just my opinion. Jace's now power level should be 56,800,000 because Canon Krillin is 60 mil and now he's period in some spaces. 64 mil 500,000 and Canon Yanch is 40 mil now, 48 mil and 600,000, all one word. Lots of spaces. Berter is now 57 mil 200,000. Lots of spaces. Plus leve commence. Krillin is the 64 mil and 500,000. Just in my opinion. He showed have 2 children and Rater Licka Yanche. What? I gotta read it again. He showed to have 2 children and retire Licka Yanche and become a pitcher and learn the Wolfe Fangefiste and Yanchusi Spirit Bale and Dustruck 2, some spaces, Disque Multi-Blaste and other moves and period, some spaces, then a colon, then a bunch of other spaces. Berter Beckham say a persine o yai a bater and he's quite good at it, and learns his speed or faster moves, period, some spaces. Also, love your contente. Oh my god, see, okay, we're near the end. I'm sorry if you take offense to this. I don't want to come about like I'm making fun of you. I love all of this. I say Krillin and Marin, and you can do a second chance with the Jace and Launch pairing idea. All we need now is names. I think Jace and Berta should keep training and maintain a role similar to the Great Saiyaman. Yeah, but they have to train the other soldiers, and they want get very strong from it. Most of the power I suggested was training with Krillin and Yamcha. Sierra Bitler, God, could you imagine all those soldiers doing a combined Wolf Fang Fist? Lol. I can only imagine. Thank you for commenting all that. Keep doing your thing, Sierra. Keep doing your thing. This is a strange one. What if Chi-Chi and Bulma became Saiyans? Now the change that'll have to make this happen is this. Saiyans and Earthlings can't reproduce with each other. Ooh. Well, I imagine that would... not a lot would change, but I imagine that would kill Bulma's relationship. Bulma would understand that Goku is a Saiyan, and Goku would be surprised to find another Saiyan. Chi-Chi would be more fond of fighting. I don't know. That is a strange one. But I don't think I would change the whole Saiyans and Earthlings can't reproduce with each other. I highly doubt that. Maybe I'll do a collaborative effort as far as that's concerned, but for right now, I don't know. That's a weird one. Krillin should get away! I thought I told you to get back! Let me! Take that water. But in all seriousness, Krillin getting a wife? I got a plan for that, don't worry. Well, Berkelo, that was interesting. Okay, I want to see fan art of that guy. So do I, but I'm not someone that's gonna ask for fan art. That's the point of it being fan art. So, you know, when it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna push it. The Chikyu Force joining the Galactic Patrol, Jason Berter inspiring Gohan, Goten, and perhaps Trunks to keep training? The Z Fighters faring way better against Frieza's remaining army in your version of Resurrection F? You'll have to see next time on Dragon Ball Z! Yeah, maybe I should read that whole comment in the voice. Another evil has been stopped by Earth's forces, but who's to tell what should come in the future? With the Galactic Patrol on their way to Earth, things could be strange for the Chikyu Force. Will the Chikyu Force join the Galactic Patrol? Will Jason Berter inspire Gohan, Goten, and perhaps Trunks to keep training? The Z Fighters faring way better against Frieza's approaching army in this version of Resurrection F? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z! Tarble is a bitch. Hang in there, he gets his moment. Trust me, I'm not done with Tarble's character development. I skipped the entire board section. Do I feel bad? No. Well, now you don't have to feel bad. I split them into 2 separate parts. You're welcome. I want Goku to learn Sonic Speed. Lol. He kind of does in the future. I mean, the kid is a globetrotter, and he didn't even use a vehicle to trot the globe. That technique is almost as good. Yes. It is almost as good. Or the Five Nights at Freddy. No! No! Not doing it! Nope. Nice idea with Good Boo absorbing Evil Boo. In retrospect, I think it's worth noting that base Super Boo is stronger than Kid Boo. Kid Boo thought of as such a danger because he's a complete nutter. SSJ 2 to 3 Goku stood up to him fairly well, barring stamina/regeneration issues, so Vegeta would stomp him until he ran out of juice. I made the same mistake in Vegeta Killed Gohan. Again, I think it's a stupid argument, but if you guys want my analysis, leave a comment below. Think of something funny. She follows Goku, and when they I can't, there's nothing between A and I. Come back to Earth, they are 3 in stat of 2, and Chi-Chi is pissed. After all, 1 to 2 years is a long time. ... And nights can be cold out in space. ... No! Gohan has SSB evolution, right? If that's equal to SSBK times 20, then how would he lose? Well, again, I addressed this in the comment. I have not seen all of Super. I will look at all of Super, probably twice. But, you know, plot convenience for now. But I'm going to read your other comment. I love your work. Keep it up, Bubba. Yeah! You make good voices. What if Sonic abused Tails to the point that he was over him? No, I don't think, no. So what is Tails doing this whole time? Well, he's still tinkering. He kind of saved the entire island in Tails' adventure, so really, he's still doing his thing. Well, he's inventing, probably built his own plane, probably experimented with a Chaos Emerald once upon a time, and Sonic just kind of left him on the beach because they weren't supposed to meet up to the... You know, maybe that's a side series. Yeah, oh, maybe that's a mini-sode. Other people's tears does not smell good. Absolutely the best line I've heard all day. I mean, come on, man. Haven't you ever, you know, just taken time to cry into a cup and really just think about how the world's going without you and just so lonely, and then you end up sniffing the cup, and then it doesn't smell real good, and then you got that odd smell in your nose that just never goes away, and then you cry some more because the tears won't go away. You did a great job. I would like to help. Why I would like to suggest other if what, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, and you have another one with classic Dragon Ball. Let's read more. Oh. What if Goku married... Oh, that's... Oh my God! Oh my God! Okay. The classic drag... Oh God! So many questions! Oh my God, it's so... Oh, my brain! Oh, the brain! There's the fire in my brain! The fire is killing me! Okay, so let's do this little number. Notepad. Once it loads, there we go. Okay, let's... Notepad, do this, and then that. Okay, let's just take it from up here. Why not? No, why won't it let me? Okay, there we go. I guess that'll work. Paste. And then I go to this one. Scroll on down. No, I'd like to highlight from there. We go. And copy to enter. Paste. There we go. Okay. File, let's save that. Have fun. Kaizen ball. Save on the desktop. Let's go to Discord. Oh good, this is my message history with him. And let's go here. Desktop. And send. Upload. And that was reading the comments, but I don't want to just end off on that. I want to go ahead and plug a hashtag right here. I don't know what it is upon recording this, but what I do want you all to do is if you want me to read your comment, by all means, do this. It's like, just use this hashtag. And I will search for it because this was a jumbled mess of comments, and I want to do like one comment per person so that these videos aren't as long because they do drag. So, if you want your comment answered, use the hashtag below my face right now, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!
What's up everybody, StevDeS here, and I'd like to introduce you to the Kitsonet server. Link is in the description, where you will see towards the bottom is the StevDeS community. Now I do have just this as a sub community in this Discord because it is run by my friend Jartroll, and I do trust him with making sure that things are suitable. There are some NSFW stuff. It is restricted if you are too young for that. But down here at the bottom of the Discord is the StevDeS community. We have general stuff, which is you can post your general stuff, memes that I might like. Maybe I'll do a video where I'm reacting to memes, I don't know. But then I have the rules, which is important for people to make sure that they read before you end up posting anything. The what if suggestions, this is where I'll look at if I'm looking to do a new what if that I don't really know what I want to write quite yet. And StevDesk text, where I'll just be saying if I'm talking to somebody at my desk, which is the first voice server here. This is where I will go to share links to the certain people at my desk. Limit of 3 people, so me and 2 of you lovelies, or 2 people that I'm talking to at the time, will be able to come to my desk while I'm editing, while I'm recording something, whatever have you, whenever I feel like being at my desk. By all means, come on in, have a nice chat. And the recording booth is just that. It's a recording booth for me and one other person to do maybe collaborations. I kind of want to get into that. So thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
Well, thanks for sneezing at the end of that. Really?